Gladys Knight.
Now, when I stepped on stage, I was totally taken aback because I didn't expect a crowd like that.
And the Pips. I bet you wondered how I knew. Baby, that's pain to make me blue. But some other girl, you knew before. Between the two of us, girls, you know I love you more.
Welcome back to GMA, and we are taking you back. Woo, that's Gladys Knight and the Pips performing at the Harlem Cultural Festival in 1969. That is never before seen footage, which is now part of a new documentary called Summer of Soul, directed by the one and only Questlove, who is joining us now. Good morning, Questlove. Good to see you, man.
Hey, man. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing
they looked
great.
When they were dancing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to talk to you because you're so many talents. You're a drummer, you're a DJ, you're a record producer, you're an author, but this film is your directorial debut. And I know you asked some directors for some advice on how to do it. You asked Spike Lee, I heard. And what did Spike have to say?
In the beginning, I think I kept it under the hat because whenever I pivot to an unknown territory or whatever, I get a little nervous. I kept it close to the chest, but then I started calling Ava DuVernay and Spike Lee and, fellow directors and whatnot. I joked that I think it was recent, like maybe 3 weeks ago, that it finally hit Spike that I was making a real film and that I didn't have like a TikTok account, like I was doing something real. So,
and a real film it is. And you had a big task ahead of you. You had to go through 40 hours of footage. So how did you tackle that?
Yeah, so the legend of the story is that 50 years ago they tried to sell this movie and nobody was interested. So the footage just sat in Tal Tolshin's basement for 50 years. So basically, it took 5 months for us to process and clean the tape and treat it, so that it has flawless quality to it. And I basically, for those 5 months, I had to sit on 24-hour loop in my kitchen, in my house, in my studio, even in my bathroom. Like I have monitors everywhere, and I just kept this on a constant loop. This was my aquarium.
Yeah, you totally engulfed yourself in the process of it. And I want to talk about your music, The Roots. Oh man, it's been a long time. 25th anniversary of your Do You Want More album. Have you listened to it recently? And if you have, what was it like to listen to it?
It's weird. Like I normally don't revisit things like once I'm finished them. So, we had to remaster this record and to really make it good for our fan base. Like we put like 8 other songs that weren't on the album, and it just reminded me of a time of the 7 of us getting these one-way tickets to London to live. We lived there on and off for like 3 or 4 years. Wow. And us living above a fish and chips flat, with smelly feet. So that's where I was back then.
It's funny, your teenage self, right? It's Thursday. We're going to throw back a little bit. We dug up a photo of you as a teen. This is prom back in 1989. So what would Questlove now say to that guy in this photo?
What would I say? Oh, God, there I go.
Yeah, you go.
What do I say to my teenage self? You mean besides making sure that I'm a first-round investor in like Apple, Microsoft, and Nintendo stocks?
I tell you what.
I think my life is a story of checks and balances, and I'm a person that has bucket lists and fantasies. I believe in fantasies. I believe in dreaming big and doing things I haven't done before. So that's why I write books and I talk college, and I'm directed a movie, and there's other things I'm about to do in the future as well. Like I'm one that always embraces my pivot.
Well, I tell you what, you have pivoted and you have inspired, my friend. You do so many things well, and now you're a great director as well. Congratulations on your directorial debut. And I'm going to let everybody know, Summer of Soul, that's what it is. It's going to be in theaters and streaming on Hulu tomorrow. Big thank you to Questlove.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here. to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.